Hey guys, welcome back to another one of my videos, and I'm doing a review today, a Star Wars video from the vintage collection. I got the Imperial Armor Commando and Moff Guideon Dark Trooper Armor. Both really awesome figures. I got a couple of these Imperial Armor Commandos, so I guess this is like a video for two figures. And I have a couple of them already open. Pretty cool ones. So I'm gonna open all of these. Not keeping nothing else in the cart. I think I have enough carded figures as it is. So yeah, my main focus on the Star Wars from now on is gonna be the vintage collection. If I see a trooper that I want in my collection for the Black Series, I might get it. But this is what I want to be collecting. I've been getting rid of a lot of my Black Series stuff. I kept a lot, but I have sold a lot of stuff because of the fact that it, they take too much space. So I'll open this in a minute. Let me give you guys a look at this figure. Really nice. That's how it looks in the Mandalorian Season 3. So look at the back of the card. There's information. Star Wars vintage collection. So yeah, same thing for this. I just wanted to get like a squad of 4. So yeah. So I'm gonna display these two with the shields and these two with the blasters. So yeah, so let me open this up. Really nice cards, by the way. Really awesome cards. That was a clean one. Anyway, might keep it for a while. As I was looking at those figures that I opened previously, I've came to the conclusion that these figures are really, really cool. And let me see, there you go. That's why it turns. You gotta look for the hinge joint. Articulation everywhere. If you're into Marvel Legends, it's the same articulation as a Marvel Legends, just in a smaller scale. So I really like that. I'm an 80s kid, so I remember when these came out a long time ago, back in the 80s, and for Empire Strikes Back, I only have 5 points of articulation for all of those. So it came a long ways. But pretty stiff, but they do turn. I do believe this is a rocker ankle movement and also a hinge. So loaded with weapons. It's got the backpack, which is removable, just like that. And also, it comes with a shield, a batoon, a blaster, a knife, and a rifle. A pistol, a rifle, a pistol, a blaster, the batoon, I guess, the shield, and a small little knife. So let's see. I have my knife. It'd be easier to take him out. This small little knife, man. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know where they are for the other two open figures. I do have the rifle, the blasters, but these little knives, they are easy. If there's not a holster to house them, they're gonna get lost pretty quick. So there you go. Small little knife, a blaster, a platoon with that thing in the middle, and the shield. Pretty cool. Oh, and also a pistol before I forget. And it has a holster for the pistol. Pretty awesome figure. Yeah, the reason that I'm, doing away with Black Series is because, well, one is space. I'm keeping them in a detail shelf, and I'm hopefully I'll be able to show you all my collection one day. I just don't have the time, but and I'm trying to squeeze in at least one video per week, so I'm not gonna be consistent as I used to be, but I'm gonna try to do as much as I can. Work has got me, so it's just a lot of things that I gotta do. Anyway, nice little detail on the armor, but you can see where the stormtroopers are going from the old look to the Force Awakens look. You can see that kind of the transition of them. Anyway, I'm gonna display this not with the shield, but with the rifle, the blaster rifle. I don't know how good it's gonna hold it, but we'll do our best, I guess. There you go. I wanted to make a squad of 4. Looking pretty nice. I wish there was like a little slot for the knife, but there isn't. So this is the best as I'm gonna get it. There you go. That's another one. And then, well, the review is pretty much over because I show you guys everything that it comes with. So I'm gonna put all these in all these weapons, extra weapons, in my stash. I have like 2 bins full of weapons from different lines. I collect other things too. If you're new to my channel, you know what I collect: DC, Marvel, Masters of the Universe, more than anything else, Star Wars, some Transformers, some Ninja Turtles, but that's as far as I go. NECA and all that stuff, I think it's done for me at least. They're great figures, but I don't have money for everything. Hot toys also. I used to collect some hot toys. I have sold a few hot toys of mine. I think that's the joint right there. That's the joint. There we go. See, I'm scared of bending where the joint is not supposed to, hard to see. Pretty well hidden. I mean, that in a way that's good. And then the knees over here, just like the other ones, they're really stiff. Pretty stiff. I mean, in a way, I guess it's good, but not if you break them. And this one is really not giving. There we go. It wasn't giving in, but I got it to move. It's pretty good plastic, so it's not gonna break, but you don't want that to happen to one of your new figures. But it's a really awesome figure, as you can see. I might get one more just to put it in one of my small little Protect cylinder cases, because these do look really awesome. I'm gonna say one thing, man. I really like the way they look with the shield more than with the blaster. Anyway, let me get this out real quick. That's a blaster. Yeah, a lot of extra weapons that, you know, I'm not putting in one of my dioramas or something. One of these days. Already lost the little knife. There you go. Small little knife. Pretty awesome figure. Let's see. Let's put this weapon on his left hand. If I can get it. There you go. And the little blaster. Right on his holster. Not bad. Not bad looking. Alright, now let's see. This is the figure that I really wanted to have. Ever since I saw it in The Mandalorian, he looked pretty cool. Dark Trooper armor. Well, we'll see how he looks, but just a quick view of the card. Mandalorian. The logo. And in the back, you got another picture of Moff Guideon with the armor and his little bio. Vintage card, VC 368. Yeah, but like I said, I'm done with carded figures. I might get rid of a few. Maybe I might get rid of some of them, but I mean, everything that I got card is what I wanted to keep in the card, so maybe not. I don't know, but we'll see. Anyway, maybe if I had doubles, I might, you know, I might think of selling a few. But I think I have an Emperor figure in the vintage card that I need to sell that one because I think I have it 3 times. The same with Luke Skywalker from A New Hope, the Celebration, A New Hope, with the yellow jacket. I think I have that one. Triple. So, we'll see. And also a Princess Leia, maybe. I can't remember, but let's see. Let's get this the staff here. Oh, and this guy here. I don't know, this electric looking accessory. Little effect. You know, it's got a small little blaster, as you can see. Pretty tiny. Easy to lose. Hopefully, we'll see if it has a holster. You know, it does have a holster. Black Troopers are the ones that I really like in my collection. I do have a lot of them in my clone army. Well, as you can see, the backpack is removable, and slots right in there just like that. Now that might need a super glue maybe in the near future. But as you can see, pretty well articulated figure, just like the other ones. I have a lot of figures in my collection, new figures in my collection. I have that Stormtrooper from the video game, and I want to see how is his articulation. I did get also some snow troopers. Yeah, I haven't done a video on none of them because I just didn't have the time to do it like I said, but yeah. But pretty cool figure. And the cape here is black on the outside, red on the inside. Take this backpack off. That's how he looks under the cape. Yeah, not a bad figure. I wish that the visor would be somewhat, you know, like metallic, you know, metallic paint. That would make this figure look a little bit better, but not bad. It's got a holster for the blaster and the staff, I guess. Yeah, put it together. Here you go. I gotta see how. Okay. So I guess he goes through here. I think he goes through there. I can't really see how it's supposed to go in. I have to watch a video, somebody's video. I don't know if it's me, but I can't see how they're supposed to go in there. I'll probably do that later. I don't know. It's not gonna go like that. It's got 2 holes right here that I've feed it through, but I think I'm doing a good job at it. Yeah, I don't think that's the way it goes. Anyway, kind of difficult, but let's see how he holds it. Yeah, with that little electric effect, it would be a lot better, but as you can see, it's just difficult to get it inside the tip right there of his staff. Let me see, let me put this right here, right here. And there you go. That is how I imagine the squad with Moff Guideon in the middle. Pretty cool. Not bad figures. I also put at the Tatooine set. I'm thinking of getting another one, the Streets of Tatooine. I think that's what it is. Well, the Streets of Mos Eisley, I think it is. I bought one of those. I might get a second one just to put it in my New Hope display or Tatooine display. But pretty cool. You got the Moff Guideon and his Imperial Armor Commando setup. And yeah, that looks really nice. "19 minutes on this video, I can't believe it. Way too much for only 2 figures, but anyway, that is pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Kind of like a long video. I don't know, I'll try to do at least one video a week, but we'll see. Anyway, that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.